Hey everyone, Happy New Year. This is my bullet journal. I purchased it in May and it's pretty beat up. You see that? Got my pin's missing. I normally just don't even keep a pin there, to be honest. So here we go. Just going to be a flip through. So I took out, I covered up some of my personal information, but this is what starts it off. These are just some stamps that I received on Happy Mail. Details, which I stopped kind of following. This little pocket is from a sugar paper planner from Target that I actually ripped up and added in here. So it is not the cutest, but it works. Here is May. I started off by writing down the months and then quickly realized that I didn't like the look. So then this is my Bando. No, I'm sorry. These are Bando stickers, but this here is my sugar paper planner that I ripped up from Target, and I added it to these pages with just some simple glue. And it seemed to be working for me. I added washies to the side. This here, you'll see on the next page what happened. I had purchased my first wax seal, and definitely don't do this if you intend to buy a planner or journal. I left this in my car and it melted, so it got on there, and it actually just messed up those two pages. So anyhow, here's my October, and I was still going strong. I'm not too much of, decorating type. Here is November. Here is December, which looks pretty darn blank because I just have been too busy to even think. But yeah, so here's December. Goals for 2017, books to buy, Happy Mail to send, concerts to go to, my Tombow markers, blog post ideas, and then we get into the journal part. So I wasn't sure how I wanted to use this, and I realized that when I just went back to work full time, so I'm there for a good 8 hours a day, and I at least take 15 minutes to journal. So I cut these out by hand. I stamped. And these are just pictures that I liked, if an email came to me or out of a magazine. This was plans that we had to go to Yosemite. We had to reschedule. This is just something I doodled at work off of Pinterest. I like this idea of storing vinyl. Some prayers that I had. My son made his communion earlier in May. This is some vinyl that I had cut out. My friend wanted a water bottle, and I actually cut it out too big. And I hate to throw away vinyl because it's, it's costly. This is a picture I took on my iPhone. This here is from the Kelly Perky, one of her kits. Plans that I had for my living room, which actually worked out. Things to do, that was in July. My twin tone markers, I had got them, and my two girlfriends tried them out. I went to an essential oil meetup with one of my good friends, and I had my bullet journal. I just broke it out and started taking some notes. She just went over some of them and their reasoning, and this is another cup that I made for my friend. Another friend, and like I said, I hate to throw away vinyl, so I just threw it in there as well. Here I was trying to do my my embossing powders, and it didn't really come out that great, but at least I know now what colors I have. Again, this was off of an email that I got. I had a room parent meeting. This was in September 22nd. I was already thinking of fall, and and what I wanted to do to decorate. And so these images, this is off Pinterest, and I think this is like a J. Crew or a Target ad. I'm not sure. My October to-do list. Got this off of Glitter Girl. Halloween Day. This was a room parent meeting I had. And so this bullet journal did come in handy for me, because I was also able to take notes. And then again, I was also to take time at work and do a little doodling, because I need that to clear my mind, and I need it for my sanity. Here was another teacher conference, because I'm the room parent for my son's class. Wishing you a happy Friday the 13th. I drew this and just stamped up, and it actually relaxes me while I'm at work. I wanted this sweater. I didn't end up buying it. This I just cut out of the magazine, which I actually just cut it out not too long ago. Here I have some notes off of a craft party that I was having. So I just was trying to figure out what I needed to bring. And in doing so, the paper is pretty thin. Like you can see here on my left, my ink is, pretty much going through. Here you can see that I cut something out and I have a date stamp so, I would skip a few pages if I wanted it to be a clear picture. Dear Santa, bring me everything. That is just, this is what I do when I'm at work and I need a break in a moment to myself. And if I see something pretty, I will print it and cut it out, and it ends up in my journal. Here's my Christmas wish list. I got the life print, but I didn't get the Mickey Mouse waffle maker that I wanted, so looks like I'll have to buy it for myself. This is sugared cranberries. My friend Linda made some awesome cupcakes, and I just printed out what I needed to do because I wanted to recreate them. Here are my notes on my December daily. I was trying to keep track of what I did those days. This is some notes I had on essential oils, so here you can see again that I skipped some pages. And then here I started testing out my inks. So these are my Beautiful Mess inks. This is my Studio Calico inks. And that's it. So I have used this bullet journal pretty faithfully since May. And I've only put a dent in it, or maybe used it halfway. Here's the other half. So all this has been untouched. And I'm at the point where I am considering buying another cheap planner and just sticking the calendar on there, because I really don't do a weekly type of spread. I am mainly more like the month. So let me just finish showing you. I did some stamping back here. Originally, I thought I was going to stamp every stamp that I had, but that never happened. Although these two stamps I made with my mint. There is a pocket here in this Lectrium. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. I never really used it. Here is the this I bought from Blitzy, and you just stick your pen right in there. And so anyhow, this is my bullet journal, and this is how I used it. One of the first ribbons here is to take me to the month that I was on, so I could quickly turn to it. And the other one I used as where I could start my notes or my journaling. So like for now, I would come here, and I'm going to do some more swatches. So I would, take a few pages And I'm going to reserve these pages so the next time I have notes or something that I need to do, I know that I can go to this second ribbon and that's where I start. So if you were interested in using this for your 2018 planner, or just curious about starting a bullet journal, that's what I use mine for. Thanks for watching and Happy New Year.